This is episode 53 of Family Life Mornings. We're a morning radio show on Family Life, a network of stations across New York and Pennsylvania. Our podcast, some of the more interesting moments from the week.
That's a good boy. That's a good boy.
No, I would never say that.
That's a good boy. Why?
Find out why on this episode.
A fun way to start the day and nothing to embarrass you in front of the kids. Family Life Mornings.
Well, I don't want to get sick. I don't want to get sick. I got to eat the right things, got to take the right supplements, the right pills. Am I getting enough sleep? There is one thing you can do to help boost your immunity. I think this is why Randy Snavely is never ill, because out of the three of us, he is the most likely to pick up a book.
Read a book, yeah.
And now we find that just reading.
Oh, I can pick up a book. I can pick up a book easily.
Oh, that's why you're never sick either. You don't actually open it.
I don't open and read it.
Just pick it up. Okay, I get it.
If you can't say it in front of your kids, you won't hear it on Family Life Mornings.
Of course, you've heard of the man cave. And of course, you've heard of the she shed. And now they've come up with something to help with both. You have your own individual man cave and she shed, but then you build a deck in between. So after time alone, you can come out of your own separate places, meet in the middle, and have like a picnic or something. So it's called a wee shed. Aww. Is the newest thing. Kind of cute. So you have your own time together, and I can see it now, you know, where like the woman comes out and knocks on his door and says, hey, you want to do some crafts? And he goes, no. And then he goes over to hers, knocks on the door and says, hey, you want to watch the game? No. And then they go back to their own places. But it's a great idea, though, the wee shed, to have some time together.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Oh, wait a minute.
Hike?
There's someone. Wait a minute. Hike who? Hike who?
Wait, you ready? He shed, she shed. Yes. Try saying that 5 times fast. Meet in the middle.
Oh, what a wonderful haiku.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I don't have any
Oh,
more.
we already did this.
Steve, Terese, and Randy. Because you can never have enough friends. We're Family Life, a friend you can turn to.
Want to lower your risk of heart disease, raise your self-esteem, and as you get older, have fewer doctor visits? You want all that? You want all that?
Sounds
Sure.
really good.
All right, here's all you have to do. And Terese, you've already done it. Get a dog. A dog
Wow.
does all those things.
Yes.
Yes.
I will tell you, I have appreciated being able to pet a dog and take care of a dog during this whole time. It's really, it has chilled me out a little bit.
And also, another advantage is it raises your chances of saying, that's a good boy, that's a good boy.
No, I would never say that.
That's a good boy. Why?
I would say, who's a good girl?
Yeah, okay, either one of those. It's either one.
Who's a good girl?
Hope you don't mind that we started the show without you. We just couldn't wait.
Family Life Mornings with Steve, Terese, and Randy.
You're going to see a few more people around your offices, perhaps, and just around about today. It's phase 2 of the 4 phases. And even here at Family Life, some more people will be coming in the hallways. We'll be social distance, wearing masks. Some, however, boy, it's been a while since we chatted with our intern, our overly enthusiastic intern.
Garrett. Forgot about that.
Well, he's had some great, he's had some ideas.
He had some
some ideas, but he's on the phone with us now this morning.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hi. Oh, man, I miss you so much.
I know.
How are you?
Oh, we're good.
Oh,
we're good. Yep.
Steve,
Hi.
I hope you're doing well.
Yep.
Yeah?
Doing fine. Yeah. Doing great.
COVID-19. How are you, Terese?
I'm okay.
So I just wanted to call and say, hey.
Hey.
Hi, Randy.
Hey.
Just wanted to call in and say, hey, I really think I should be considered essential. Okay, and so here's the reason why. The reason why is really because I could be of such value to you guys.
Yeah.
You don't even know. Well, maybe you do because of all the amazing ideas I've come up with in the past, which, by the way, I am bursting. I've got so many, you won't even believe it. Look, all right, so if that can't read guy is considered essential, then I think I should be too. That's just fair.
Here, if you get some work done.
I am so sorry. Mom, I'm on the phone. It's really important. Please. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry. That's embarrassing. By the way, I am a medical professional. Well, I mean, I was a lifeguard for a little bit.
Close.
It was,
Yeah.
They only let me do the kiddie pool part, but I saved like 3 kids.
3?
So
1.5.
I've been looking at YouTube a lot.
What?
And I could actually make a mask out of, like anything, like unused coffee filters or printer paper or tissue.
Trash.
Or, Mom, I'm on the phone. Please. Oh, good grief.
Now your
Sorry,
phase,
it's complicated.
Yeah, I know. You're not till you're not till phase 4 though, Garrett. You're phase 4. That's not phase 2. You're phase 4. That's when you're coming in. That's a little while.
Yeah, I know phase 4 doesn't start.
No, it doesn't start until like another month.
Yeah.
So you can't do that.
But what if we?
Yeah, well, you can call. How about you call in? That's an idea. You can call in just to if.
Oh,
ideas.
hey, that's a good idea. I could just be calling in.
There you go.
That's Mom. If you give me my own cell phone, we could Zoom. Have you guys seen Zoom?
Yeah, I've done some of those. Yeah.
I'm gonna get off the phone now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Mom.
Bye-bye. Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
I sure do miss you.
Please excuse our enthusiasm. We just love spending time with you.
Family Life Mornings with Steve, Terese, and Randy.
A lot of athletes are disappointed because they are not going to be able to compete in the Olympics this summer.
Right.
Johnny Gregorick was one of those. He was hoping to run in the games, but obviously that has fallen through. So he set his sights on something else, and in the process, he gave us kind of a whole new definition of fast jeans. Saturday, Gregorick set a new world record in the mile run while wearing a pair of blue jeans. He ran it in 4 minutes, 6 seconds. Now, he did it for a good cause. He raised over $35,000 for a mental illness charity. But what amazes me is that the guy ran in blue jeans.
Yeah.
I can only get my blue jeans to run in the laundry.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And a lot of people during the coronavirus have found, now that they go back to work, they have a thing called tight jeans.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't mean for them to be skinny jeans, but they are now.
The morning time. It's God's time. Thanks for waking up with Family Life Mornings.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Don't open it.
Oh, yeah.
This is Family Life.
Well, it's kind of true. Sometimes, it's not unheard of these days, but over the last few months, it's becoming more rare to hear a knock on your front door because people aren't out as much, right? So this Florida couple, when they heard a knock on the door, they were like, a little like, I wonder who that is. And if you're like me, I've done this several times, not knowing who it is. I go to another window and kind of take a look out to see.
Yeah.
Peek out and say, like, who really is? I mean, who's knocking on the door? We're not expecting anybody. So they looked out and they... Well, not to say they didn't recognize who they were exactly. They'd seen something like it before. But there was 2 alligators fighting on their front porch, and the tails were whipping on the front door.
Only in Florida.
Can you imagine 2 alligators on your front porch, and they're just knocking on the door? At least they did walk away after a while.
Right. This is why those video doorbells are good, because that would go viral.
Oh, that really would, yeah. Yeah. At least they had the rest of their day all planned out for him anyway. Couldn't you see? It's like she's on the phone the whole rest of the day, the husband and wife, like, you wouldn't believe what was on our front door. You wouldn't believe what was on our front door. Unbelievable.
Facing a brand new day is a whole lot easier when you remember that God is in charge.
This is Family Life Mornings with Steve, Terese, and Randy.
Well, I'm really thankful for Nancy and for Carol. They're your sisters. And now we have found out that you have a lot to thank your sisters for. In fact, if you grew up with a female sibling, you probably have better mental health.
Oh,
Really?
There are exceptions, I guess. You also...
She stared at me. She stared at me when she said that.
You have a really good self-esteem. It makes you more giving. It makes you kinder.
Right.
And you both are very generous and kind and giving. And so for that... Thanks to your awesome sisters.
We'll have to call our sisters today
My
and thank
sister
them.
is awesome.
Yeah.
You might
my
want to
sisters,
maybe
yeah.
send like a gift card or, something like that. They really impacted you that much.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
They don't need a request to be your friend. They already are. Steve, Terese, and Randy on Family Life. A friend you can turn to.
Our kids, well, okay, I did too. Love this movie when they were younger. Balto. Balto. It's about a 25-year-old movie now. It's based on the Iditarod, sled dog racing. Well, recently, saying March 18th, the Iditarod in real life happened. There was a winner and the whole thing. But then there's this thing, you may have heard of it, the coronavirus, came up, and there were travel restrictions, so they were stuck. I mean, a lot of the racers were stuck there with their dogs in Alaska until one guy found out a month or so later that someone was trying to sell a DC-6 aircraft and anyway, that's all the details going through. They were able to get all the dogs onto the airplane and then travel back to their homes. But I was thinking, if there was an animated movie made out of that one, can you see the dogs after it's like the dogs talking to each other go, wait a minute. We just ran in the snow for like 1,000 miles.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we covered as much ground, if not more, in this airplane.
Right.
I think I prefer the airplane. The airplane.
Fun conversation, good music, and something to think about. Family Life Mornings.
Got it in my car. I've got it in my purse. I've got it at work. It's all over the place at home. And you probably do too. It's your hand sanitizer. And if I were to say, would you like some hand sanitizer? You would think, oh, she just wants me to have clean hands. That's nice, right?
Isn't that nice of her?
It's so nice. But there's another use for hand sanitizer that you might find that you use especially in the summer.
Stinky feet, stinky feet. My brother's got stinky feet.
Stinky
Love that
feet.
song. Yeah, it's a good song.
Yes. So here's the deal. The same antibacterial things that keep you from getting germs on your hands will kill the bacteria on your feet that make them stink. And especially now as we embark on sandal season.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
What is that smell? Just know that if somebody says to you, would you like a squirt of hand sanitizer? They might be trying to say something else to you, you know?
Kind of makes me want to sing a little bit, doesn't it?
Stinky feet.
Stinky feet. Stinky
Stinky
feet.
feet. There you go.
Starting your day with a smile and a dose of encouragement, too. Family Life Mornings.
Is rubber band a tool or is it a weapon? I mean, you see that tension in a rubber band, right? And it's great when we use it to like hold up our ponytail. I know you guys can relate to that, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe to hold the chip bag closed, you know, so your potato chips don't go stale, right? But when that tension is abused, it hurts. You know this if anybody has ever snapped you with a rubber band.
Aha.
I'm sure you've been on both the giving and receiving end of that.
I apologize. I'm sorry. Yeah.
But there is tension in our world right now. And so ask yourself, will I use it for good or will I use it for evil? And that is entirely up to you. Each one of us has a choice. You can use that tension to start a conversation, to start some compassion, to start some peace.
This is Family Life, a friend you can turn to.